Hello and welcome back to another video of Warriors Abyss with me, Lich Talk. Get off that. Alright, so what are we gonna do today? We, very slowly, and then I passed him. We're gonna use UA Jin today. Kind of, yeah, He has the little blue flame thing to give more embers. And I'm thinking, why not? So, what do we got here? We got Wei, Brave General, 5-way Elite, and then skill and speed. This is a solid A. Solid A. Skill, he can take advantage of MYS. Then we got Wei and Brave General, which are my criteria to make it into A. Because Brave General is phenomenal. It has barrier damage, it has strength increasing, and then Wei is, well, Wei, I would say it's in the top 3 for the strongest factions. Obviously he has the majestic soaring blade for his summoning skill. His unique summon tactic, lateral thinker, gives ice attacks 30% more damage against barriers, which is decent, and then it's fairly easy to get online. 3 speed, 3 ice is not bad, and then it increases to 50% when you transcend him, and it doesn't make the activation conditions that much. They're still the same. 3 speed, 3 ice, you're definitely getting that, and then 50%, that's a lot. You pair him with other people from Wei, Xiahou Dun, Sal P. You're doing a lot. Okay, so this is where he's a little lackluster. So we got increased attack speed by 10% for 15 seconds for every 1,000 consecutive hits. From what we know from previous videos, you're always going to have an attack speed for the most part. I mean, at the beginning of each phase, but you're going to get there fairly quickly. Like, you're not going to really notice it, where you're not having it, I should say. And then an increased Musou gauge charge by 10% for every way. Not that strong. I mean, it's good, but realistically, it's not that good. It's nice, but it's not something you're going out of your way. That was unintended. Out of your way to get the Wei emblems. And then we got cuts 1 second from summoning cooldown when you inflict freeze. So this is just like Sun Ce. And then Gong Ning. I believe it's Gong Ning. Somebody else. Which is not too bad. Yeah, quite frankly, I think this is a C. This is C traits. Because you get the attack speed, you get the the Musou. He does have a decent Musou from what I recall. And then, the summoning cooldown is nice. It's not terrible. But I wouldn't say it's something that's excuse me, all that phenomenal. So let's see what he is transcended. So we increase attack speed for 30 seconds now. So that's definitely something you're always going to have on, which is nice. Still keeps him in C though. Replenishes health by 10% at the start of each phase. Now that is actually pretty good. And then when you take into account, you could potentially get one of those treasures that increases healing by whatever percent, like 100%, I believe. I mean, there'd be 20% at the start of each battle, which replenishing health at the start of each battle, I mean, even if it's just 10%, when you get into, for like traversal level 6, which is the only traversal that takes away your healing ability on level up, and that's still decent. Like, it's still nice. Does 2 seconds from cooldown when you inflict freeze, and then we still have the Musou gauge. So I would say the health replenishment alone bumps him from C to B. I think it's just good enough, and then maybe the attack speed and that, like everything, but it's still not that great. And he doesn't gain any other emblems. So just paused to transcend some Wei emblems. You know how it is. And you know how it is. Yeah, you know how it is. Ooh, Ieyasu. Fun. There's so many characters I haven't used. Oh, I didn't see that I had these guys. Oh, maybe I would have done these if I saw that. I remember him being pretty fun. He was okay. I wonder how he'll be. No, I saw Lubu, yeah. Oh well. You and you, Ajin. Let's... I don't want to suffer on Traversal level 5 anymore. Me personally, am going to do it on Traversal level 4. For the most part. There might be some characters I go a little lower, and some I might go to level 5, but... From what little I remember about UA Jin, he was okay. I think I gave him a B ranking. You know, without being transcended. I don't think his transcendence makes him any stronger. Ooh, oh, that's a good one. Alright. Wish he had something to do with ice. I mean, we'll just start getting ice. How about that? We'll just start getting ice and see where we go from there. So somebody I did use, not recording wise, not yet anyways. I tried out Nobuyuki Sarada, and he was actually really fun. Not like superb or anything, but he was better than Naomasa E. The reason I mentioned that is because Rogue Dubs put this dude in B, which I think is where he kind of belongs, around B, A, but he was definitely better to use, like so much easier to use and more fun to use than Naomasa E. I guess it's just our play styles, because he was not fun to use. I'm gonna reroll just once. Cool. I wasn't gonna reroll crazily, but I will take Mitsuhide. He has skill and ice, which is what I need as a Wei person. Oh, Memory of the Dead. So, let's just stick with Charm. A very fun, interesting thing happened to me yesterday. The very end of my shift, my coworker, I thought was joking, like a little bit, but he legit asked me out on a date. So just a tad bit torn about that. We'll take the charm and speed. Getting the skill could have been good. Let's go wisdom. I don't want slay. I mean, I really want to say yes. He is very, very attractive. He's also a little young. At least in comparison to me. He's right there at that age gap where it's questionable. I mean, he is legit a full-grown adult. He is... And not just like he's 20, I mean, he's 25. And I'll be 34 in a few weeks. That's not... It's just right there. It's right there in that age range for me personally. Because I think once somebody hits, 25, 26, I think at that point it's not as gross when the age gap is a little higher. Because at 25, 20, in your mid 20s, you're an adult. You're a full-grown adult. So there's no weird like power dynamic or creepiness going on, especially if you meet. Ooh, we got LP already. I'll take it. This all right. I mean, we're getting the embers, or the tears. So that's a little bit why I'm torn to say yes, because I have technically not said yes yet. I really want to. He, again, is very attractive. He's a little bit Like right there, I mean, he is skirting the line for height. He's a little too tall. I like short kings. Short kings are the best. And it's also I don't like being the short one in a relationship. Ooh, that's nice. Mobile Musou is always good. Ooh, we got the 100. What? I mean, he's a little quicker than I remember. He's both quicker and slower all at the same time. Yes, 100%. Why the f would I not pick this dude? What the hell is his name again? Zun Yu. Obviously this one. So there's the slight age gap. I mean, 20, you know, basically 9 years. Because it's either like a little more than 9 years or it's a little less than 9 years. But regardless, it's still fairly close to 9 years. No! No! You stupid controller! Oh, it like lagged a little bit. Ugh. Could have had that ice. I don't even know what I get with one more ice. Barely kept up. Sorry, we're gonna reroll. Yeah, but do you do your way? I mean, I guess I could have taken the other bitch. And this is gonna be a struggle. This is gonna be. I'm on the buzz. I'm on the struggle bus. So, anyways, and you know, 9 years is definitely like absolutely pushing it for me in terms of age gaps. I do like younger, but I want somebody that was like born in the 90s. Which somebody born in the 90s could still be 25 and almost turning 26, but still. Oh, I just ran into his fist. Ran into his fist like I was a babe looking for mommy's teeth. I'll go fuck yourself. Fucking fuck so. He's a little floaty. What the hell is he doing? Ooh, acrobatics! Flip, 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 flip. See, that's cool. You see that? He fucking flips all over the place. Then he runs. That's kind of cool. It's a simple finish. Whoa, where the hell am I? But the only other thing that has me not like just full off, yeah, I'm gonna do this, is we're both. I mean, he's a shift supervisor trainee. I'm a shift supervisor, so we're both technically of the same. Whatchamacallit? I'm gonna pick this one. I'd rather get more embers. So then just get more, because I'm kind of doing this to get a lot of embers. Just to get a lot of embers. I buy 1,000 when you reroll. Oh yeah, this one. You reroll. Man, getting a bronze bird with somebody that increases their attack, that could be cool. I'm gonna do the embers. If I had somebody that had anything to do with tiers, I would. So it's right there where it's like, yes, we're both on the equal footing. Theoretically, like, on a technical term, we're both shifts. But I'm like teaching him. I am a superior, both in terms of like the job aspect, but also in terms of being older than him. And it just makes me feel. Ooh. I'm gonna have to really pay attention next time. So man, his C3 is is actually one of the gooders, the better C3. Let me not this one up. Nice. You see most people have like a pretty shit C3. What are you doing? Just standing there? Okay, what happened there? That was fucking weird. The dude just stood there and stared at me. We'll take this one. We'll definitely take this one. Bolt would be good. No, we didn't get me. Bolt is always good. More so just to get Zhang Liao. See, unlike his father, because this is Yue Jin, this is Zhang Liao's son, apparently. Oh, that's fine. Okay, no, I can definitely aim it. It's not, you know, super aimable, but it is mobile. In my opinion, if you're gonna be mobile and aimable, thank you, good sir. Yeah, no, unlike his father, Yue Jin has a phenomenal C2. Gonna unlock all of this. Or C3, I mean. It is. Gonna take Ryu. I mean, why not? What are we looking at? Ooh, that was good. That's actually really good. Ooh, shit. It's just nice to have somebody that actually, you know, doesn't absolutely have a shit scene. So it really kind of sucks always having a shit scene. Owie! Owie! He hurt me! Mom! Mom, he hit me! Anybody else here have siblings? Anybody else? No? Alright. Oh, siblings. They're so much fun. I mean, legit, I mean, they are, you know, they can be, you know, not having siblings can kind of suck sometimes. Let's do this one. It's Shinobi. Chipoopy. Yeah, maybe, potentially get Ryu online. I'm not gonna aim for it. But, I mean, that could be kind of cool. Ryu does have the brokens of his abilities. Come on. Button and presses are there for a reason, game. His C1 is interesting. He just drags his stuff. No. No. His Musou is... Oh, I thought his Musou was a little better. His Musou is... Ooh. Where's the enemies? Yeah, his moveset isn't very wide ranging, but we cannot tell yet. We still need more skill. We still need more skill. And I would say his Musou is serviceable. I think B, maybe A. I would not say it's S because you're not getting a lot of kills with it. I would say if you couldn't aim it and stuff, it would be a little lower. Being mobile and somewhat aimable does make it better. We'll take this for the ice. Need 2 more ice. There's no ice in Slay that I can recall. Well, Renbaru, but... And nobody cares about that wink. I mean, increasing my attack by 5% is not too bad. Look at those dumpling. I don't like attacks that just randomly come out. Well, that was a pretty subpar activation of a Musou, but I killed a decent amount. It's just nice to know, at least as of right now, every person I've used and every person in the game, I have to assume, has at least a somewhat usable Musou. Even Qingdong has an usable Musou. But one thing that people always forget, they'll have to use in order to do the Musou, you have to be able to attack and, you know, hit a lot of enemies to fill up the bar. And if it's not fun to fill up the bar, in the case of Qingdong, it's all kind of moot. Yes, he can get his Musou real quick. Meaning you don't have to swing his stupid and punty scroll all that much, but it's not that great. It's not aimable. It is wide-ish. You know, it's a serviceable link. Show me Sao Sao. I'm gonna reroll. Ooh, getting too charmed now. One last reroll. I meant this one. No, Gracia. This game hates me. This game hates me. We'll take away, I guess. I don't want to keep rerolling. I'll take a fist. A fist right to the face. So much fun. It's a fun move. What the hell? See, I'm on the struggle bus. That did not hit my face at all. So I'm really glad I decided to take whatever the hell, traversal level 4 instead of 5. I feel like I would be struggling just a little bit more on 5. Because I'm already struggling on fucking 4! This dude kind of relies on his Musou to get a lot of kills. Still don't. I would say that is kind of lackluster. What the hell did I dodge? UA Jin, you kind of UA sucking. I'm like a new age medicine. I'm gonna have to give his moveset a fucking C. Why are you getting hit by fucking everything, my guy? Like I don't have any vigor or something. This is kind of getting on my nerves. Running it. I'd rather take this. More emblems. More emblems equals more better. Okay. Well, I can use it. Not that I can get. Oh, then guys, leaving me. Probably be better than yours. You're definitely better. I mean, that's online. How many strengths do I get? I got 5. I mean, 15. What's that to? Oh, get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Need one. So he isn't unlocked. No, he is. I have the 100% increase in ice attack. Let me slow where to be. Oh my god, this dude is getting on my walking nerves. Like an absolute fucking nerves. Okay. Let's... You know, I love when I hit the wrong goddamn button. Gotti. Wah. Okay. No, that was fun. I made a little pause to look at something, and then immediately when I came back, I got interrupted again. And I love that. Oh, it's gonna be so great. I have my own place here shortly. It's gonna be great. Okay. Did we take Imperial Sale? I mean, the last time we took it, we died. And if this run hasn't shown me, if I haven't learned anything from this specific run, it's definitely that this dude is not very mobile. I've hit, like, my face on every flying projectile on the planet. Can I just not take a treasure? Because I would rather not decrease my assemble duration. But I mean my attack summoning, but then that's really reliant on getting good summon skills, which technically I do. I just need to get them buff. This increases my attack every time we move on to a phase, so how many more phases do we got? We got 8, 6, 16. What is that? That's an 80. I mean, an 80% attack buff. We'll take this. Doji Giri or Doyi Giri. I think that'll be fine. It'll be good. Anybody else watch Charlotte Dobre? America Center. Oh, Whoa. Why did it feel like I was moving backwards? Ow! Ow! What the hell hit me? Yeah, this is gonna be a chore. This is gonna be a chore and a fucking half. Ugh. I gotta say, he has a better Musou than Namasa E. Long shot, right? But his moveset is getting on my goddamn nerves. I don't think I've used a single person this far, besides somebody like Qingong, that's had a more irritating moveset that's caused me to get hit as much as I have. And I don't know if it's just because I'm just... What the hell was that? I'm just not paying attention like I should be. But his combos just don't feel weighty. Like he just dashes all over the fucking battlefield, but it doesn't feel like he's just dashing that much attack out. Like, it's a good thing he has his healing factor, because otherwise he would be kind of fucking ass. That is, we'll take him. We'll take him! So that dude has a phenomenal move, so why don't I have it yet? See, I mean, if you're gonna have an increased... Oh, if I die, this video is just gonna be 30 minutes long. I am not redoing, I'm not playing as anything. I can't stand it. Like, what the hell? I don't know why I keep getting hit. For somebody that gets his Musou theoretically faster than most people, which, how many ways are we at? I have a 70% increase to my fucking whatchamactits Musou. I should be able to always be Musouing, right? That's what I should be doing. And then always be ABB, AB. Always be assembling. That's not B, that's A. ABBA. That's what I should be doing, ABBA. Always be, whatever the hell I just said, assembling. Anybody else watch that channel, ABBA and Preach? Those guys were fire. I may not agree with, they're probably the people that I can both disagree with most of their, well, with some of their takes, but also agree with another bit of their takes. They are 100% like right in the middle, I would say. It's actually kind of refreshing. Because even if I don't agree with their takes, they're still like, oh, okay, I get where, you know, where you're coming from, and then their ability to point out like, okay, yeah, we had this shit take, or whatever it is, stand on business. They're very self-reflecting, very introspective. Do I get the 40% attack buff? Do I get more ice? Because that'll be good. Kind of irrelevant right now. Or do I just, you know, let's see. We'll take a that. I've answered the question, we'll take a that. We'll take a Zhao Yun. I think it's Zhao Yun. For my EX. So my EX is now online. Let's see if this will make him better. I highly doubt it. So his C3 and C5. Okay. So what do we got? 1, 2. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, that was something. He did a little bit more acrobatic bullshit. I mean, does it make him worse? In the case of Lun Shun, does it make him worse? I don't think so. But the other question is, does it make him better? No. Seeing somebody flying all over the fucking battlefield, like, whoa! Like, that's fun and all, but what the hell does that do? Like, it's so, like, there should be something definitely taken. You, like, EX should we'll go this way. I don't want any flame. You know, it should be at minimum something that doesn't hurt you. Because some EXs just extend the combo, especially a good combo to get up, you know, skills like, oh, I can use this combo. For example, I don't think it. I can't think of who it is. I wanted to say Zhang Liao, but I don't think it buffs. I don't think his EX buffs that C4. I don't think he gets a buff to his C4. No, I can't remember. But like Zhang Liao, his C4 is great, or yeah, C4 is great. Because it's quick, it's a wide, you know, slashing attack. You can do that and get out of summon skill real quick. But I don't think his EX boosts, you know, buffs that, quote unquote. I wouldn't say his make it too long. Like Jun Liao's C5 was like really good to use. But then you got his EX and it made it go on for fucking hours. And it just flung him wherever direction you were facing, that's where he was going. Kinda aimed at. C3 that is. It just feels like flashy movement just for flashy movement. His moveset, I'm just not a fan of this dude's moveset. We'll take bigger. His moveset is just not fun. His Musou is great, but I'm over here contemplating if... Oh yeah. No, Cao has a wisdom and charm. I might re-roll until I get Cao. I might just, because I kind of need that defense. Yeah, it's still serviceable. Yeah, I don't think I can give it anything less than an A. I should always wait until... I feel like that stupid move is gonna cause me to run into more goddamn fucking projectiles. And nothing's great, you know, like... Should a moveset get anything higher than a C if it causes you to fling yourself all the way into the enemy's movement? Like a moveset should keep you mobile, kill a lot of enemies, but also be used to somewhat get yourself out of danger. And not fling yourself into danger. You know, like that. You know, like that. Like, just right on cue. Leave it to you, agent. Yeah, no, this is an example of somebody that is better as an allied unit than a playable unit. Not a fan. Not a fan. No. I'm gonna roll. Look at that, I only took 2. I rerolled twice. And I got my way. Daddy, I got my wee daddy in Cao. Yes, we will. Got it. Well, I guess we have a decent amount of tears right now. I think I've been crying for a good bit. No. How is he weaker than all of these fucks? I don't buy it. I think you're full of shit. That's what I think. I think he's full of shit. That's what I think with all my pussy. I do not have barrier damage. That doesn't give me barrier damage, but who the fuck am I gonna get rid of to get barrier damage? That's a question. I don't have that. Cao. Yeah, we'll go this way. Maybe we can find Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao could be good. Spoiler alert, I did not find Zhang Liao, but I did find MYS. Attack for wind, attack for bolt. Take it. I'll take it. Okay, so I just need one more strategist. That's a sucky. And then they... and nobody ever saw them again. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. I don't even know the YouTuber's name. I just know he always did like spooky, scary videos. This will put you in 4. Shit, that sucks. We'll put you in 5. That shit that, oh, I guess so. Oh, good, cool, sweet, more strength. Exactly what I want. Oh, I'm glad I killed those 10 enemies. I killed them dead. And they're never gonna harm anybody no mores. And they're all the enemies. They're all scattered. Like one of the houses I used to live in as a teenager. Like they're like little cockroaches. God, we would turn the lights on and they would just spar like we were breaking up a goddamn illicit party. Seriously, where's the enemies? There they are, I found them. I gotta worry, I found them. But no, there was one house I lived in back from what, 2005 to 2009? Oh my god. Oh boy. That was terrible. I mean, that house was, I think, made of cockroaches. Because we would bomb them like monthly, or do a bomb of the house monthly. And every time they would disappear. I feel like they never even disappeared. They would just come back stronger. It was like a Hydra's head. We'd eliminate some and more would just show up. It was irritating. Thanks. Love that. I don't think so. Ow. Ow! I don't know what I'm doing differently. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Have I just been, you know, falling ass backwards on these battles? What is this? This will be number 20? Oh, you tit monster. You're a tit monster. I just want you to know that. You're a tit monster. Now get back here, you fuck. God, he has a freaking sliver of his HP tinier than my penis. And he's over here and still living like an asshole. We'll take this. Yay! Okay. That could be good. That could be good. I really don't need attack speed. Ieyasu Tokugawa's golden armor. I think that's what I pick. This one could be good, don't get me wrong, because I love to fling myself into the enemy's thing, but... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Is that what that thing fucking does? Maybe that thing sucks dick. Makes it much more likely for crystal saplings that display a hero to appear. It's a specific hero. Oh. No, that's objectively a terrible fucking thing. Alright, I should have taken the one to occasionally negate enemies' hits. I should have taken that one. Oh. That's so terrible. Oh, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm so sad. I did the wrong option. Oh. Oh. You know, I completely forgot about Yuujin's inflicting ice on people, reducing the cooldown for summons. Completely forgot. I was like, oh, what's going on here? Completely forgetting. Can I keep that in there? Doesn't hit the 100 mark. Oh, see, and shit like this. Why did I get hit there? What have I hit her? Okay, let's just do strength. We have so much fucking strength. Let's just take more strength. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Now I get this fuck. I mean, I guess it's a charm. It is a charm. Charm and... Did you get way when she transcends? I can't remember. I should have... Well... Memory of the Dead. And I guess... Well, this should be... Jesus. I just got 1,500. That was absurd. What's up? I still don't know. You cock munch. You're a cock munch. I just want you to know that you is a cock munch. You may not think you're a cock munch, or a cock munch. Where am I going? Wee, 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 wee. I mean, him doing little backflips is kind of cute. Now, he's not as cute as Loon Shun, or Soon, the guy in the previous video, or one of the previous videos. But he is huge, and I will say, in terms of cute, you know, attractive level, he's, you know, he's definitely up there. You know, if I was, you know, not looking for significant other, I'd do a little poke or two, maybe. Maybe not need pokes. There would be no poking or prodding. This is so terrible. Let's just flee. Let's just flee. We'll be big old cowards. Which is a big deal back then. Not really, not back then. That was more of the Wild West. Some places actually, I know that the Wild West, there was like this weird honorary system apparently. And being a coward was very frowned upon. Even if it was like the objectively like smart decision to make. One of those few stupid things men do. It would depend on what I was defending. If I was defending my honor, I would not give two shits about it. If I was defending somebody else's honor, I may die, but I will die trying to defend somebody's honor. If anything, out of just spite. You know, speaking of Wild West, and this is more of a tangent, it's not even about the Wild West, but whatever. It just reminded me of like ghosts and stuff. And then it made me, ooh, hoo, hoo, we got Jing Liao, baby! Baboom! It's just weird that people believe in ghosts. Just gonna throw that out there. And it is always weird. Not in a suspicious way, but I can see how some people might think it's in a suspicious way. It's just, it's peculiar to me why ghosts are only, and I do mean only, showing up in old-timey places. And the fact that the ghosts are always, well, because they show up in an old-timey place, the ghosts are always of that time period, right? It's never like, oh, this place was built in the, you know, late 1700s, but there's a ghost of somebody from the late 1990s that hunts this place because they were murdered. No, it's never that. It is hilarious, people that believe in ghosts. And then you see these videos that, you know, maybe it is evidence of a ghost. You know, maybe it is. But it's also, what's happening in the video is always so lame. Like, if I was being haunted by a ghost, and all they did was open and close my goddamn cabinet doors, oh, you best believe we're having a problem. You best be having, well, stop opening and closing my goddamn doors. Well, you're just a ghost and all you do is just fuck with people? Like, you're not even trying to scare somebody. At that point, you're just being an ass. Like, granted, that's the level of pettiness, but I leave that level of pettiness to a specific people. Like, people that have harmed me in some way, or wronged me in some way, I should mean. Or the person that killed me. Like, I'll be a petty ghost, ooh, you know, just to fuck with them. Or, on the flip side, doing it to people I really love and care for, just to fuck with them. You know, just be that asshole. Be like, you know, your keys? I'm gonna float them over here. And make weird moaning noises as you're trying to work. Ooh, it's like, God damn it, shut up. But no, it's always pathetic. And oh, so pathetic. Like, oh wow, you moved the, like there was one where it's, oh, what is it? They moved like the door of a dollhouse. It's like, what? What? I guess it must be real, I mean real difficult to move the physical. But see, that's the thing. It's like, if you can, I get, like, I don't know, like, you can somewhat interact with the human plane or whatever, but you can still talk through it. I don't know. It just doesn't logically make any sense to me. It just doesn't logically. It's so weird. It's so weird. Well, that could be good. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll get rid of. We'll get rid of what's his tits. I don't think we'll use him. I just find it comical. I just find it comical. And I don't get it twisted. If I was in a house and things started just to move and a shake, hey, look, we got another one where I wasn't almost to a level up. Don't get me wrong, I would be freaking the fuck out. I would not be staying in that house. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I would not be a very happy camper. I would be just a camper. Not to steal that Jim Gaffigan joke. Go. But it's one of those, I mean, I don't know how it would really work, but you would have to do it to somebody who didn't know, but you would have to take them to 2 places or multiple places, and then you had to do that at different times of the day, right? Because a lot of places at night are feel different at night than they do in the daytime. But that's more of our, you know, primitive brain of being like, ooh, it's night out. We need to not go to these places that are questionable. Because we are still animals. We still have somewhat of like a sixth sense about certain things. Right? We're not fucking idiots. None of us are. Humans are one of the few animals that can actually, you know, suppress that apparently. I think that's what it is. We can suppress that urge, that fight or flight urge. We can suppress it to a certain extent. Not fully. Where's my charm at? What is charm? Ooh, yeah, we're taking this one. Get the defense increase. Ooh. Gojai? Gojai. I think that's how his name is pronounced. Gojai. I think that's what Rogue Dubs called him. How Rogue Dubs pronounced it. 50,000, 5,000. Ooh. Oh. That one's stupid. We're taking the crystal bead. We're taking the crystal bead. Why the fuck would I not? But anyways, in order to test, like to see if something is actually haunted, it's more so just like taking somebody to a location that they know is haunted at the daytime, in the daytime and at night, right? And then do it to a place that they don't know is haunted in the daytime and at night, and see if they have the same reaction or not. Kind of interesting. That's what I would want to do. Is there fucking... No, it's just a... That's just a battalion thing. I need to be using my... I gotta ABBA. I gotta be ABBA-ing. You're a dick munch. You're a dick munch. If you've ever munched on a dick, you'll know that it's terrible. We showed that ground. Maybe this isn't... Don't really care about that. Guy has charm, doesn't he? He didn't have charm, guys. He doesn't have charm. Why doesn't he have charm? Picking up somebody else. Yeah. But see, when it comes to places out in the middle of nowhere, places that a lot of people say are haunted or so, I don't assume they're haunted. I assume that there's some nefarious activity going on with illicit, you know, like actual humans. Like there's somebody that's just squatting in this abandoned hospital or something, which is way more likely and way more scary. I'm not scared of a random ghost that might haunt me. I'm scared of a fucking crack addict that's going to attack me. And it is one of those proven things that if you make yourself scared enough, in a sense, your brain will start making you hallucinate sounds. Especially if you're in a place, not that you're not supposed to be, but just like a cemetery, for instance. On a subconscious level, our brain picks up that there are dead humans around us, right? And so, and at night, where you're more on alert, you know, everything's heightened at night, right? Like fear is heightened at night. So it's just one of those. Did I make it all the way? Oh, I should have taken the chance for the charm. I'm such a fool. It is I who's fool. Yeah. But I have so often, in a sense, proven to myself, which is just cognitive bias, where there's certain things where I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, it's just this thing. And I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. You know, where I'm driving on my street and one of my neighbors will have their trash cans out for trash day. Trash day? No, it's garbage day. Anyways, and off the corner of my eye, while driving, it looks like a weird, skinny, pale creature. I'm like, oh, it's just the trash can. This is the trash can being full of trash bags, right? Like it's something serious. Like it's fine. Or when you're just not thinking and you're just, you know, in your head. It's just one of those where it's just, you know, sometimes you don't see things correctly. And that's fine. Daddy. And there's so many times right when I wake up, right? Like I'm still somewhat, not that I'm still somewhat asleep, but I'll just hear noises from my dream, right? What? Why did he recover so quickly? That's not fair. But he had no HP, he had no bar. What? Why? That's not fair. It's gay as shit. Ow! How did you get fucked, douche? Fucking VW? DW looking bitch. Thanks. Oh, we got a charm. Okay. I would really love to take this one. This would buff everybody, but then I wouldn't be able to get a charm. Oh no, I can. What? How's it? This says chance, but I thought these were supposed to be cheaper. This is 100 more tiers. Oh, jip. That could be good. I'd rather the barrier damage. It's the barrier damage. Well, no, I mean, that's the reason I have them over here. Is... No. Bleh. That's why I have them there. No, we're good. Let's just go. I said, let's just go. I mean, I guess speaking of Ghost, so my 4 instances of things that I can't explain, but I was also a child with a vivid imagination. Was more so, let's see here, I was like 7 or so. And it was just one of those where I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and usually, I think it was just my brain liking routine in a sense. And every time I would wake up at this point in time, I would always see my stepfather at the time, my 2 brothers' father, get up and go to the bathroom, and then I would see the light turn on, all that stuff. Well, there was one night where I see movement, like somebody's walking out of my mom's bedroom, and then somebody going to the bathroom, but the light never turned on. Now, that was probably just my, I was still, in that kid-like brain, and I was sleepy, probably. This would have been in the middle of the night. That was probably something close to that, not a ghost. Another instance was, we used to have somebody at a different house who lived in our basement. Like, legit lived in, like, not like she was a whole, like a squatter living in our basement. He was renting our basement, I guess is the more accurate way of saying that. Anyways, there was one time where I thought I saw her walking out of the basement. Not really out of the basement, but out of the den, like walking to the bathroom or so. No, that was in the daytime too. One other time, I don't know if anybody remembers the brand, like I Spy. I think it's called I Spy. It's like they're always like things to, so you can be a spy. And I had the see in the dark goggles that were really kind of cool. Don't get me wrong, those were really fun. Anyways, I had them on one night, not wearing them, just had the light on them, and sticking out of the wall was like a ghoulish, like undead hand, like a zombie hand. Still, I don't just my brain acting, acting a fool. And then the only other thing that I remember was this one. This one was still legit scary. But I was in my room, and it looked like the oldest of my younger brothers, Levi, was standing at the edge of my door, peeking his head in. And it was just this weird, fuzzy, almost like a grainy picture that I recall. But yeah, that's one of those. Still don't believe in ghosts. It makes way more sense to realize that, oh, it was just my over-hyper imagination. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not gonna kill me again. Got it, bitch. Ow! I hate my hubris. My hubris. Here we go. There's been many times where, if I'm really locked into a thought, or for whatever reason my brain's just wanting to be extra special that day, I'll hear noises. But it's usually noises that I know. Like it's like a video game soundtrack. The amount of times where when I used to play Pokemon, where I'd just play Pokemon so fucking often, so I just knew the theme. Even with the volume off, I could just be like, oh, the theme's playing, and it would just play in my head. It's not a ghost. It's just funny. I'm just a rational type person. Somewhat. Just somewhat. Ow! Ow! Oh, good, that didn't hit me. I'm glad. Get me out of there. No, I don't think so. Ow! Why do you hit me? Why do you hit me? Haha, got him, bitch. You stupid fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah, this would have been a chore and a half. Oh my god, you could shut up. I mean, I had 410 attack. I just didn't have any barrier damage. That's what I choose to believe is why I was having such a hard time, maybe. I don't know, probably not. Not having Xiaohu Doom really did make a difference. It does. I don't know, I also didn't have that 16. I didn't have 16 ice. I could have. That was a thing I could have had, but I didn't. Now for this weird loading aspect that it does. I don't know why it does that. So odd. Alrighty. Okay. So, here we are. Emblems. I would say they are A. I always forget the caps. A, 100%. I think that's fair. Wei, Brave General. He has two things of barrier damage. Wei is really strong, very synergistic with itself. I'd say perfect. I think putting this in B is pretty fair. His traits, I should say. I don't think I could put him any higher. Because they just didn't really help. I would say it's more defensive in nature. Having that 10% health is the only reason, in my opinion, this gets put into B. And now maybe if you're better at using this character than I am, But I just felt like I just kept flinging myself right into projectiles, unlike I do with most other people. And I was really getting... So having that 10% healing at the beginning of each phase was actually kind of nice. His build potential, I think if everything's said and done, is probably A. You don't get to take advantage of him. Obviously, his soaring blade. Or his ability to, you know, ice attacks do 50% towards barrier, or 50% increase towards barriers. So not having that, but his potential is serviceable. Maybe we go down to a B. B because it's also not reliable. It's not as easy to get online, if that makes sense. Moveset, we are... I would say it's almost as bad, in my opinion, as Naomasa E's. I would say it's in certain aspects. I don't know. His EX didn't help. It didn't hurt him, but it didn't really help him. I would say it slightly hurt him more than it helped him. With that, his Musou, I'm gonna give A. It's somewhat aimable. It's also mobile. I think it's just good enough to put it in A, but it barely skirts by to A. My enjoyability, now for this run, I was on a lower difficulty than I was with the last run. With Lu Shun. And that one was fairly difficult, because it was but I still had a little bit more fun. There was just something about him. I'm actually gonna put my enjoyability at C. I don't know if it just I wasn't paying attention, or I was just dodging in the wrong, you know, time or whatever. But I just didn't enjoy my time. But it was about the same as the first time, where I first started using it. I'm like, okay. And then the more I go on with the run, I'm like, no. He's not that fun. +4, +2, 5, 2, 5. Look at that. He's a solid B. Look at that. If I was super intelligent, one could mistakenly say that I did that on purpose. I would say so. I think he's a solid B tier unit. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. That is a question. Which one? Like, where would I... Technically, this guy came out just slightly higher at a 4.5, which I then rounded down to a B, because I don't think this guy deserves to go into A. And the only reason this guy deserves to be in B so far, this guy, Gojai, is because of his Musou. And his traits. I forget what his traits are, but his traits were an S. 100%. Oh, I think he was the one that reduced cooldown. Anyway. So there's that. But that is where we're going to end this video off. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. You know, of all the myriad of things we talked about in this episode, from going on a date with a coworker / subordinate, maybe. I don't know how I really feel about that. What you think is a decent age gap? Like, where at what point does the age gap become really gross? And then age-wise, like, is a certain age gap, regardless of age, gross? Like somebody that's 40 dating somebody that's 70? They're both full-grown adults. But is that 30-year age gap really gross? For me, yes. I could not date somebody 9 years older than me. Just could not happen. Just could not. Somebody that's 43, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Or you can leave a comment talking about how you liked UHN, or how you do believe in ghosts and why you believe as such. But as always, I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, or year, depending on if you want to come back to this channel or not. Toodles.